Boom! And just like that, we are live on College Football 26. I pre-ordered this game over a month ago. The wait is finally over. Let me change the thumbnail, share the link to a few different places, and I'll be right back and we'll get into this. First, look at the Iron Bowl. Huge Auburn fan, by the way, diehard Auburn fan. So I want to check out Jackson Arnold and see what the team looks like. All right, one last thing to test real quick. Let me go right into the video itself. Awesome, everything's working just great. All right, so we're gonna get right into this game. Hopefully we get some viewers. And if you're tuning into this video late, go vote on the poll to decide who our first coach build will be in dynasty mode. I was actually thinking it was going to end up being Tim Tebow, but it ended up being so far Mark Ingram's in the lead. What's up, my one viewer? Check out the go vote in the poll I was just briefly speaking about. We're about to get right into this Alabama versus Auburn Iron Bowl. First, look at the Iron Bowl. We're just gonna put it on normal right now. I ain't played college football in a good minute, so it's been a year. Let's get right into this. War Damn Eagle. Big game, obviously. We're gonna go 5 minutes. 5 minutes is enough. Let's go clear. Let's go clear for the first game because I just want to see what it looks like.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers.
I hate that they didn't update. Like right off the rip, I hate that they didn't update the jerseys that the crowd wears. It's so lack of effort. But other than that, man, you just gotta look at Hugh Freeze, first time being in the game because we didn't have coaches last year. But other than that, it's the exact same intro.
They'll return it from inside the 5.
Uh-oh.
Tackled at the 22.
What was that? Malcolm Simmons.
The Auburn Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Last year in this Iron Bowl, the Tide prevailed. Not one of the more dramatic games in the series. Alabama getting a much-needed victory. They came in off a deeply disappointing
Auburn's playbook already different.
Against the Tigers.
Yeah, an emotional game last year. Jalen Milroe ended up having a great game.
We got Stone Cold, Damari Alston as the running back, number 0.
So many big games over the last 2 or 3 years. Can they play an entire 4 quarters and show their fans and show themselves that they're good enough to win these type of games? I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Takes the handoff. It's Cobb.
Oh, shit.
He shreds the tackle.
The corner.
They bring him down to the 32.
He must have been in a low zone because he was just sitting there waiting on it.
Chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at
We're just going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball until my hands get ready. I got to warm up a little bit.
Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Whoop.
Here he goes.
It's not Hurdle.
They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. He's brought down by that strong.
I don't need that. Okay.
Menu narration option is set to off.
All right, hopefully that fixes the problem. I hate that. I don't need you to tell me what button to press. I've played fucking football games my whole life, and it's still doing it.
There's a screen pass to the running back.
Why is it still doing that shit? How do I turn that off? It's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug the fuck out of me. I don't need your help.
Get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge
Dude, what the hell?
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, they can't bring him down. Both one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
I don't know. Maybe it's me. My hands feel like they're not my hands feel clunky right now. They don't want to. It's either the players feel clunky or I'm getting old. Yeah, good blitz. What the fuck? What the fuck? That looked like a real Iron Bowl play right there. And it's telling me how to play the game. I don't need that shit. I want to warm up. I don't want fucking narration, basically.
And he's got it, no problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense gets their first break now. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can ball you. They really are.
Yeah, I was thinking cover 4 anyways. Alabama's got all these receivers out here.
Today again,
well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against against this offensive line.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Damn.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid.
She literally woke up just to play this game right whenever it fucking came out. It went live.
Quarterback still with the football.
Get this is embarrassing right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good job, bro. Good job, Ty Simpson. You won't even be that great.
1993 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama.
It's like they're just grabbing me and pulling me to the side. I have no choice but to go inside because I can't get a...
Firsthand, it was my first experience in seeing it. There's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Simpson.
Damn it, no.
Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, cool.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball
Popping
right
every
on the money.
fucking part of my knuckles trying to wake my hands up, man.
Receiver for the touchdown.
You get old and you can't even get hyped up to play these games no more. Fucking pay $150 for the fucking pre-order, and you get it, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait.
He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21.
Block him, please. Gee, man, god dang.
They tackle him by line, a loss of 4.
Just blows right through. Tight end does not even touch number 4. The tight end does not even touch number 4. The tight end does not even touch him. Does not even touch him, dude. And they're gonna, people are gonna say that's just bad development. That's bad game development. Doesn't even put a hand on him. No animation. No, I'm fucked.
Looking to throw it on 2nd down. Let's it fly to the wide out. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This isn't happening right now, bro. This isn't fucking happening right now, bro.
How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Block him.
Well, there's the stiff arm. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Fuck it.
Well, the quarterback tries to
It's a
pick this
video
up
game.
himself.
I'm trying to warm up. Maybe I shouldn't have warmed up with Alabama. Fuck, they're gonna make me feel like I'm bad at the game.
Speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guy. And also the quarterback up front. Casey takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Direct snap to the back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Cuevas. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And the ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him about the 14. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. There's a stiff arm. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, Ted, every single year on plays, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he keeps it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He shreds the tackle. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Using his legs, it's Alston. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
You can't stop him. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Trying to run it. It's Cobb. And they'll get him down that time.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense take the lead before the break. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. to the air. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. He's swarmed by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to throw it again. Snags the quick throw. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The clock is still running up. To hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. To throw, it's Arnold. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass, if they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets loose. He escapes the pocket. He's got the 40. Finds room at the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Tide. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half is a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense produces 6 points. That is a defender's dream. Comes up.
About damn time we got to him, man. Alabama was living in my backfield. Was eating my quarterback for lunch, bro. We finally get to Ty Simpson, and it's a fumble for a touchdown. Like the great Gus Malzahn would say, boom!
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Throws out the stiff arm. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And they hand it off to the back. Oh, what a move. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Zips it down the middle. Catch made inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does wind up on the right side. The quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Finds his man. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion sets up a second down play. With the catch, it's Horton. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The offense has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now
what the fuck was that?
Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So
one, they were clearly holding me on the offensive line back here. 77 would not let me fucking go. Then I get the fumble. It looks like he's down. That looked like he was down anyways. And then they can pick the fumble up and just fucking score. Is that not the most fucking bullshit I've ever, man, damn, this game, bro. Are we not challenging the fucking play?
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one.
Now I gotta hope he didn't fucking fumble to save me from the 7 points he scores after the recovery.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
I don't know, bro. The AI in this game is brutal. Like, I'm on normal default difficulty, bro, and I'm getting smacked. I play on the next one up normally all the time. So this is baffling to me.
Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught. Second down now. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, escapes the tackle. He's in the clear. Muscles past the defender. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense.
Bro, this game is crazy. Craziness. No fucking way does Jackson Arnold get away from that.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Grinding away with a running game. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on second down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Boy, the offense just could not.
And that's ball game. My very first W in my very first game. Even though I was complaining earlier, I do feel like the game feels a little clunky. I don't know. Maybe y'all can see it in the video, but Ty Simpson, 2 turnovers. Both turnovers basically won me the game. So you won't be Alabama's quarterback this year. It'll be Keelan Russell or Austin Mack. GG's and more damn Eagle.
Obviously the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe a little bit disrespected. All of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. It's going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game, but the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I will say Jackson Arnold is already a lot better than Peyton Thorne. Peyton Thorne was really bad, man, but there was a play in the first or second quarter, that Jackson Arnold just completely overthrew a wide open guy, and it brought me back. It brought me back to Peyton Thorne overthrowing wide open guys. Stone Cold Damari Alston with a touchdown. 9 carries, 61 yards. Jeremiah Cobb. I figured Austin really would be the the running back this year. I'm glad to see that he's the starter, even though he's listed as the 3rd overall. I don't know. But Malcolm Simmons, no badges. No badges, and bombed on that dude. Speedster archetype. Let me give Ron Williams some props here. Hold on. He did play high school at Saraland. Saraland's like 20 minutes up the road from me. Ty Simpson only missed 4 passes. That's wild. Ron Williams, 6 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Makes sense. Let's do one more play now. Get a feel for the team. I meant the game still. I don't want to play as anybody like super good. These overalls are kind of all over the place. A&M in Texas? Should we do that? I ain't played as Arch Manning. Ever. Let's do that. A&M. Actually, hold on. We're going to put A&M at home, because I think A&M's home environment is so much better than the Longhorns' home environment. Big game. Should we do the noon kickoff?
Here we go. Number 1 faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that number 1 intact? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the first swing today. Well, the last meeting in this great rivalry was historic. First time as SEC rivals. First time they played since 2011. Juiced up environment in Aggieland. Texas handled business, actually dominated the game. Final score doesn't indicate that.
Chris, I'm with you. And one of the benefits, I think, of Texas joining the SEC is getting this rivalry back for college football fans and for these players. And, man, last year, what a conservative approach by Texas. A lot of firepower on that offense, but they relied on their defense to slow down Marcel Reed and just win the game by running the football. And they're able to get out of College Station with a win.
The game moves the ball to a 34. Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. forced on the ground. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, they hand it off. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. So Texas's offense out there for their first possession. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's Hall, man, what a catch. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Longhorns keep the football on the move. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Owens. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, great execution here by the quarterback to pick up the first down and valuable yards. And I'll tell you, one thing about these Texas A&M quarterbacks is they have the ability to throw, but also over the years, some have the ability to run and hurt you.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Burrow caught on the left side. And here he goes. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Moss. Running with purpose. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
He'll hand it off. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's a handoff testing the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. What a move into open space.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be 1st down close to midfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. Powers through. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. A play action looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Looking to throw again. To dart to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to...
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come, because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
3rd and short now. What an intent play of this drive. pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here, lets it go.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Back to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he escapes. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the try here for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball up to Keeper. He's in the clear. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He got enough for the first down and still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Back to throw. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Now in the red zone, it's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. The timeout is called. A tough strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The defense swarms him in the backfield.
Yo, what's up?
Run, loses 2 yards.
We're just checking out the game real quick, checking out the teams. We done the Iron Bowl, and now we're doing the Texas A&M.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone is on action. Defense.
Offense accepts the penalty, moves them a little farther from their own end zone. So the encroachment penalty now makes it 1st down and 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it down the right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the 2nd half started with the running play. Now here he goes. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the 1st half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the 2nd half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Moore. Who's in the clear? And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Stays on his feet. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Owens. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
On the ground, it's Moss. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. QB decides to keep it here.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where
Reed
he
is literally the only weapon they have.
And looking to throw now on first down.
Like, if he doesn't do it, if he doesn't run the ball, it's usually not going to happen. That's concerning. Like, it's really concerning.
Over the middle, it's Concepcion. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Here's the second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Going to try to use his... The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. It felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
We all seen that. We all just seen that, right?
On the move now. It's 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket.
Okay.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Dropping back. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up. Still moving. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. What a catch by the sophomore.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And Texas really beginning to build momentum. For this one is getting away from the Aggies in a hurry.
I think Texas just has too much overall team speed. I think you see it with the skill players, but even on the defensive side of the ball, and it's a big reason why they're winning so big.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that previous play. 2 o'clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
On the double. Ringo. Moves.
Back to throw. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. First down, looking to throw the football. Breaks free. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, what a grab! Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, everybody, that's it for today's little stream. Duty calls, man. My 10-month-old, 11-month-old son is now crying, and Mama needs some help, so I'm going to go do that. Have a great day, y'all. War Eagle.